Hi guys, once again, 23rd of March, Thursday. Let's discuss today's technical market with the TWB system, shall we? Let's go. All right, first of all, let's see China first. I've been covering this for some time, and I've been telling you guys is as long China market stays above the very critical 13,000, that is where it is right here on the screen. Now, as long as it stays above 13,000, China market may recover. And truth be told, the last 2 days, China A50 stayed above 13,000. Now, there's some going news article says that a fund manager who called for the sell in January, well, pretty spot on, yeah, called for a sell, and he believed that now the market has came down enough, it's time for a rebound. Now, this is something that is kind of expected. Why? Let me just show to you the Fibonacci once again. Okay, so once again, look at the chart over here. This is point A, and this is point B, and we do a Fibonacci, and this is the 50% mark, and that's where I was saying. So the market actually from point B pulled back from January high by 50% already. So for that fund manager to call for a buy, right, he isn't wrong. But the only thing is this: what if the US market collapse? What if the US market goes down further? Then would the China market be affected? Well, we can see that seemingly not. So the market has been firming up. We have seen Xi Jinping when to talk to this Putin in Russia. The market has no reaction. So it's kind of like, you know, the type of feeling is that the government funds must be involved in the market. And when the government funds are involved in the market, you need to be very careful. And if you look at it right now, that the RSI recently did not really come down to the 30% level, level. So this is another bullish feel right here. So I will say this, guys, based on the channel that I just drawn over here, just added today, well, maybe we'll see the market tapping this point here. Okay, and we see whether can it stay above it. If we can stay above it, right, that means this China A50 is going to go all the way up to this 13,662 region. All right, because that is the next level can go. But of course, the first key resistance now will be this 38.2, which is 13,183. Now, let me just change my color a little bit. Okay, so 13,183 today, the day high was 13,184. Right, so the market have actually tested this. And if you look carefully, right, you notice that today the MA30 and MA200 is actually together. So there should be a very strong resistance here at 38.2 and the two MAs. So if the market can break above 13,183, then I think we can see 13,622. But if the market cannot, then we may see a resistance right here, right now, and the market may pull back again, back to 12,800 level, because that is the support level that I can see from my chart, all right? So let's watch tomorrow. It will be very critical, and I really hope that the bull will win, because a lot of people want the China market to fall, but if we can track above it, we may see a recovery. But if the market fails to cross the MA200 level, then 12,800 most likely will happen again. All right, so that is China for you guys. So let's look at my special level, which is my Dow Jones for today. Well, remember, I told you guys about the 5% retracement marker. And the thing is this, we can see yesterday, or the day before, sorry, the day before, the market actually closed above the 92.5 level, right? That is the 32,335 level, right? So you can see on the screen is over here. Okay, so when it closed above, I thought the Dow will be going back to this point here, which is 33,258. Well, the market did go a little bit higher to approximately 32,700 area plus, and then after that it pulls back. And this time around, not only it pulled back, it created a BMB, which is a big movement bar. Now, if you notice this, guys, I'll show you in a short while time. Whenever you see a market recovery and see a BMB formation, right, it's not a good sign. That means that there could be a turning point right here. Now, let me just show to you right now, guys. Take a look, yeah? Okay, a BMB is what our TWB students know. It's called Big Movement Bar. If you take a look right now, I show you the history of this. Okay. Okay, right. You can see that, okay, let me just bring it more to the left side to show you the past historical movement. So you can see back then at the highest point, we have a BMB. Can you see that? A BMB. Then after that result, the market came down, right? So over here as well, you have another BNB. So the market came down. True? Okay, interesting, yeah? Let's just move forward. Okay, on. Move away. Can you see that now? We have this one here, whereby the market basically create a BNB right here, and the market came down quite badly. And of course, if then the other BNB coming in, let me just confirm this. Wait, let me clear the screen up. Make sure that you can get it very clear. Okay, here we don't have it, but here we have two BNB side by side, whereby it's a BNB, the market came down, a BNB, the market came down. Okay, got an idea now? Yes, indeed. So that's the reason why I feel that we will likely see another wave of selling today. Now, the next thing to take note of is that because it lost the 32,335 so-called support level, right? So if the Dow Jones breaks below OP today, which is 32,091, that's the OP for today. If the market actually breaks below that, I can safely say that we can see the Dow coming back down to 31,411 level. Now that is about 600 to 700 points from where we are right now, okay? Do you think it's possible? Well, we've seen it several times. When the market failed to stay above it, the market came down, right? So why not? It is very possible. So that is the first thing to watch out for today's Dow Jones. All right, for the gold market, right, you can see over here, well, gold is kind of inverse. Gold basically went up to 1971. This was the TA level. Then about 3 days ago, it closed below it. So by right, we should see coming down to 1919. But the market have some other different idea, retaliated, recover, and now is trading above 1971. So how high would it be going next, right? Now, based on our understanding, right, the next target could be going for the 2022 level, okay, the 2022 level. Now, where this number come from, right, you may ask. Well, this comes from the in-between, between the 1971 and 2074. Then what is this 2049 here? Well, apparently, if you look at the screen on this side, this is the chocolate bar KCB. This chocolate bar hasn't been used before for a long time. So which means that if there's going to be any form of like, upside, right? It could test 2049 first. 2049 is a KCB. So overall itself, right? You ask me, if gold to go up, it will go to 2022 first, then maybe 2049. And only when that all clear, then maybe we'll see the ultimate 2074 level. Okay, so that is the gold market for you. All right, so let's look at the TWB indicators right now. All right, let me just clear up my screen a little bit messy now. A lot of stuff inside here. Okay, wait a minute. Gosh, where's my level that I put in? Okay, I think let's go to that in object list and remove the people. Where are you, people? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's delete this away. Oops, it's not the right one. Okay, never mind. Probably I got a few more in my chart. Okay, doesn't matter. I think there's some technical error at the moment. It's okay. Now for the Dow Jones for today using the TWB system itself, right? We have a CCYR. Okay, CCYR on the day chart. This is yellow. This is red. So by right, today below OP will be a sell. And today, the pivot 2 is 32,723. So below OP, below pivot 2 is a classic sell. And the thing is this, if you notice the KSI and the KRW, both are red. So it's more towards the sell side. So if all these things all line up right, undeniable, today, the opening price of 32,091 is going to be very critical. If the market failed to stay above 32,091, I suspect that it will come down first. And because it's a new BNB of yesterday, right? It is possible for it to come down all the way to the extension of 31,257. But that's to be mindful there. We have a lot of KCB here. The first KCB, 31,962, is a fresh KCB. So the market may be going for that, yeah? The one that has been very strong support over here, 5-6 days in a row, And this support is from here, 31,789. Every time the market comes to this point, it seems that the market will rebound. So I cannot deny this. Traders should watch out for this 31,789 so-called support. Yeah. And of course, if we can go down further, the next one will be 31,497. And that was where the market basically have 3 times absolute bottom and then rebounded. So if you ask me, right, seemingly Wall Street is going to take care of this number, before you even go to the 31,411 mark, which is the 85%. So what do you think, guys? Do you think that this is possible? Let me know. Okay. All right. Just let me know and what you think. All right. So that is the Dow Jones for today. All right. Let me just clean up my screen a little bit. Okay. All right. So that's the Dow Jones. Sorry for the Fibonacci. I think something went wrong. Okay. Let's look at the NASDAQ, shall we? Come on, guys. NASDAQ. Okay. There we go. Now, NASDAQ is working on the opposite direction. Now, NASDAQ today, the opening price is here. By right, we have a CCYR, right? Yellow turns to red. We're supposed to sell. But the NASDAQ, the moment it opens, it go higher. Now, why is NASDAQ going higher? Because apparently they are saying that, right? They don't think there's a rate hike coming in. And even as one, there's the most maximum one more rate hike. So that's why there's some buoyancy on buying on technology share at this moment right now. But if you'd ask me, right, my personal view is this: I don't think this is sustainable. And I believe that 12737, which is a very classic KCB here, resistant, I think that is where it will resist itself. And if it pulls back below MLP, it should bring it back to the BNB support level. So what level would that be, right? That means that it will come back down to 12,550, yeah? So 12,550 should be the support for today. Now, both KSI and KRW are both in a positive level. So that's the reason why the market has been pretty bullish despite the current banking sector. There are some rumors saying that because of the banking sector, right, will run away from that company, those shares, and buy into technology because at least they know that what's the downside. Well, agree to disagree. All I can say is this: once the Papa Bear Dow start to sell off, right, nothing will be safe. Yeah. So this is my personal view. Now, if the market continue to go higher, then the KCB on top will be quite good. 12776 will be a very good level for you to consider take some partial profit. Yeah. Now, because today is below pivot 2, I don't think you'll go to pivot 2, but if it goes there, then congratulations, it may go even higher. Okay, so that is the NASDAQ. Let's look at the S&P 500. Now, S&P 500 is now trading slightly above OP. It's a continuation. You can see over here itself that OP today is 3941, right? 3941, that's the opening price. So if the market stays up, then as long as it stays above MA 200, which is 3948, now it's now 3957, way higher. And MA 30 is 3963, also way higher. All right, MLP itself is the one on top. So with 2 moving average now in a way, trying to support it. Okay, sorry, MA 30 is 3963, right? So it's the one resisting it right now. So the MA 200 is the one supporting it. Okay, so if the MA 200 is, able to be pushing it higher, why not? It is possible to see the market going to MLP at 3973. Now, KSI is kind of full of buyers, but KRW is not. So there'll be a mixed bag for today. Yeah. So watch out for this. This is going to be very, very important. Okay, we are done with the 3 US indices. Let's look at Hong Kong right now. Hang Seng. Hang Seng today rallied up, stay above MA 200, MLP, rush up away, break the BNB RL, and now it's trading at the pivot 1 at 19965. So what is the thing that, why am I not that comfortable, happy? Because this market now is rested at pivot 1 and the MA 30 is just nearby 1976. So if the market, if it breaks back below 1976, then we should see coming back down to 19499 level. But of course, if the market stays above pivot 1, which is classic trade, then it's going to be facing 2024, which is a higher level for the entire of this year. Okay, that will be very, very interesting. Yeah, sorry, not this year, for this month, my bad. 20240. Okay, so that is the Hang Seng. Let's move the chart away. Let's look at the Nikkei right now. Now, Nikkei today, this morning, gap down, but strongly recover back above the pivot 2, and now it's going to go higher. So 27,465 should be the first target, as I mentioned again. So expect things to change very, very soon. All right, so that's Nikkei. So let's look at the crude oil sector. Crude oil has recovered and it stays above BMV RL with 69.63, very nice. So as long as it can recover back above pivot 2, definitely you call for help, and then we'll see how it goes. But today is a DJDD, right? So we have a real problem. If the market chooses to be down instead, then the market may have to go down all the way to here, and that is $65.40. All right, something to be careful of. On a flip note, okay, if the market stays strong and break above the pivot 2 of 70.17, which has been done earlier, then we can see a bit more observation from the guys and see whether he can make a full up trust to $73.20 for MA30. Okay, but if the market fail because pivot 2 is triggered, then of course, who knows? This may bring it down all the way, and of course, people may think that this guy is a problem. So watch out for this. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so we have oil done. Let's look at other market now. DAX has just opened this morning, this afternoon. So DAX open is already opening prices here. It's below P2. So below OP, below P2 is a sell. No now asking. And MLP is 15196, which is exactly the level of today's OP. So which means that today, if the market goes down, you're supposed to take care of it. Now, of course, the CCYR is in because yellow turns to red. But the thing is this, all right, I believe that if you need to do something for your family, just do it because you don't regret. So 15091 will be the last level. If the market really breaks here, who knows, we may see another new wave of buying, of selling again, right? And of course, when to buy, let the market decide, yeah? Okay, so that is the DAX as well as FTSE. FTSE also same thing, break below MLP now, below MA200, so most likely it's going to go down. But since the BNB is right here, right, RL, I don't know where will be a good price for you to buy back this position. Let's observe this closer and see what the other people are saying regarding the bank and stuff like that, yeah? Okay, we're done with FTSE and DAX 2. Let's look at the other market, which is the gold market right now. So for today, gold, I basically was buying, and I was thinking that what's the reason? Because it's above OP, above pivot 1, it's a buy. Second of all, right, we can see the MLP is 1954, so we are pretty safe. And most important, all right, a lot of our friends are already here. Okay, that's pretty cool, right? Now, the one thing I want to share here is that this is the point the guy got resisted. And then these are 2 points whereby the market actually rebounded with the husband and then doing pretty good right now. So for this goal, if it comes off, then I suspect that the MLP 1954 will be activated. So of course, we try to let the customer know that just touch and go. That'll be the best. If you basically touch and stay and go down, oh my God, this is going to be terrible. And I don't know how to assist you. Yep. Okay, so that is the goal on its own. All right, how about silver? Well, let me bring silver in. Where is my silver? Okay, silver has been pushing up very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pushing up very nice. So it's either your friend calling you or something else. But the thing is this, if the market go higher, then it will be going to $23.40. And then we are closing closer and closer because I mentioned to you guys last year itself, there should be a big uptrust in the candy market. And by January, you will see a lot of things, you know, and they're going to be very interesting. So for us itself, right, if the silver can bring us all to the higher level, then $23.40 will be the target, yeah? Okay, so that is the silver market. So we've done gold, we've done silver. Let's look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, shall we? Oh dear, sorry for that. Now for Bitcoin, as you can see on the screen right now, Bitcoin is now sideways, but most likely it will not stay here for too long, according to the friend. Okay, so basically, right, if the market actually recovers above 27,797, it may bring it back again because today opening price is below pivot 2. So even it is a sub, right? You have to be cautious to the win, yeah. Okay, so that is for this Bitcoin. If it goes up 27,797, must give them the blessing. And of course, you can go higher. You may go to the BNB RL level, and that is where we suspect that the level high will be. That's about 28,000. Oh yeah, this is not there. Not here. It's 28,000. Okay, something is wrong. The closing itself. Okay. Okay, the opening price itself is 27,994. Okay, so that's something to take note of. Yeah. So downside wise, I think that we are almost there. BNB support level is almost there. Is that this who's is not there yet? So we want just to ask whether we are able to assist. Yeah. Okay, guys. Now, before we're gonna go, make sure that you guys like and share my video, and hopefully you make some money from the market. Today we are more towards looking at Dow to test 31,411. Yep. This Cal signing off. Bye bye.